3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? I am here in my new egg swing chair and just thought this would be a good, a more appropriate setting for this video. So as you can tell by the title, this video is all about putting together my chair. I really don't know the true name for it because I've heard different names. I've heard teardrop chair, swing chair, egg swing chair, just egg chair. I don't even know anymore. And if you see this popping in every now and then, that is my microphone. I'm kind of near a highway, so I thought it'd be best for me to just kind of hold on to the mic rather than leaving it on top of my camera, because you might just end up hearing more of the road than me, or I guess more of the cars. So one of my friends actually had a swing chair outside her balcony in Atlanta, and I decided, you know what, this is pretty nice. Maybe if I have one, I will spend more time outside, more time in the sun when it is warm here in Colorado. Usually I'm always cold, and so I'm always pale. I'm always staying indoors. Like, while we were all spending more time at home, I'm still working from home, basically. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get my own swing chair. So I looked all over the internet, and they were like $400. And I didn't want to spend that much. And some chairs were even sold by itself, and you would have to buy the stand separately. And I'm sure the cushions too. So I went on Overstock, and I was able to find this chair on sale. I think originally it was like just over $400. And then I got it for maybe $355 or so. Not exactly sure. But I also was able to find a coupon to go on top of that sale. And so it was perfect. And then I even decided to buy a little rain cover for this because the weather here is so unpredictable. I don't care what you say. I ordered this as one whole thing, but it came in 2 separate boxes. Now, if you remember in one of my last videos, I thought I had everything. So when I opened up the box, ready to put it together, and it was just the chair itself. So that was a major fail. I've kept the instructions for both the stand and the chair installation, and I also have a few of these supplies that it came with, like screws and little wrenches and things like that, because I know they always give extras since we should be moving soon, depending on this whole pandemic. If something comes loose and I end up losing a screw, I'm going to have a lot of extras. The chair itself comes in 4 pieces. The top piece, and then you have the 2 sides, and then you have the bottom piece, which is actually the seat. So when I was putting this together, I was like, if I don't do a good job putting this together, I might just fall down on my butt. So it was a little bit scary knowing how all of it actually goes together. But I think it did a pretty good job. Putting this chair together actually wasn't that difficult. It was just pretty time consuming. And I did this whole thing completely by myself, the chair and the stand. The part that was kind of confusing was the actual stand, because only one piece was labeled. Everything else I just kind of had to figure out by myself. The pictures helped, but when 2 things looked similar, it was kind of difficult to see what went where, even though in the end it seemed pretty obvious. The process of putting it together and doing some trial and error, like, oh, am I actually doing this right? I don't want to force this here if it's not supposed to be here. But in the end, it worked out, obviously. So if you look at this chair, you can see that they have these little screws, and you can hear it. So while I was assembling the chair, I just kept thinking that it wasn't supposed to be loose like that. I didn't understand. And then as I took a closer look at the actual setup of the screws, there's supposed to be a little bit of movement. And I guess that's supposed to give the chair a little bit of space in between each piece. I'm not 100% sure, but this is just what I figured out with this chair assembly. Ow. If you're interested in buying a chair like this and you live in an area where you get like all seasons or the weather is just completely unpredictable, I would highly recommend the cover that I got. I like it because it goes over the whole actual thing. It doesn't just wrap around the chair itself, it wraps around the stand as well. So it actually just covers the whole thing, and then it zips up and then you can actually tighten it on the bottom, and it has a little clip that goes together. So I really like that part. It's a little difficult to take off if you're short. It just takes a little bit more extra time, but in the end, you'll get it. I also like that this specific chair came with these cushions. I was actually thinking about getting 2 little pillows to go on the sides. Don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon. I'm really actually happy with the way it is right now. So this chair actually comes with a little safety strip that attaches from the bottom of the stand to the bottom of the chair. And I think that's really helpful, especially if you live in an area where it can get really windy, because I don't want my chair to be just blowing away sideways. Even though it's hooked up at the top, I don't want it just to like blow around, you know. So I hooked it on, and I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Even as I'm sitting in the chair right now, I'm not like going crazy swinging, you know, like I'm not just it's just a nice simple swing, and you don't need to get cray. So my rating for this egg swing chair would be a 10 out of 10. I like it because the price was right for me, and I think the color as well. I think it's well put together, and the cushions are nice. They're all leather cushions, I think, but I'm not gonna just let them get wet, you know, but I believe that they are okay to get a little bit of rain on them. Like, I'm not worried about it. And if something does happen to them, I think you can order replacement cushions as well. I would not recommend putting this chair together when it's really windy, because that's exactly what I did when I was assembling this whole thing. I was so excited. I really just wanted to try it out, and it was pretty windy, but it was on and off. I would say mostly windy, so I just wanted to get it done. So 10 out of 10 for the egg swing chair from Overstock.com. Now that the chair assembly is complete, I can actually just hang out in my backyard, let the dogs run around, and just have a good time. And I think this is super cute, and I would highly recommend anyone who wants to spend more time outside get a chair outside in terms of not hiking. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my review of the egg swing chair from Overstock. I really like it. Let me know if you end up getting a swing chair too. I think I saw one on Walmart for around $200, and that was just a few days ago, and it looked pretty cute too. But in the end, I'm happy I got this chair. I think it's there's a bug. In the end, I'm happy with this chair. I'm so happy I got it, and I'm definitely going to be spending more time in it during the summer. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do. I put out a video at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending on what's going on in my life. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.